comenzar el juego de las 10:05. Hay un poco de delay ya que hubieron unas tormentas eléctricas cerca, pero vamos allá. Un canal más de fundamento. El juego este, que carajo el algo. Ahí va.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Bello.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Estoy un poco molesto. Estoy mondo. Estoy un poco molesto.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Carr. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Carr now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ahora está de moda el cambio de número.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. On play action. Now Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. He's got him in. Complete.
Oh, yeah.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Deshaun Jackson, 83 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for it?
We have to leave. We have to leave at the momentum.
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of it.
And the ball's knocked out.
We got it, we got it.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Flushed out right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Raider first down, 17 yards. A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 25. Jacobs. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And the first play will be a field goal try. He wants to throw it here. And how about this? It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Quentin Jefferson able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now on 1st down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield, Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They'll roll him out right.
Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. They'll try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A big play there for the Raiders.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Shotgun now for Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Good game, good game.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, Devin Duvernay. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
We're paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 68 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 7 yards the pick up there. 3 yards remain for second down. Now Carr. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants side.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Solomon Thomas picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Going to try and throw on 3rd down. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Edwards. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Carr. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Carr. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson being chased out left. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now Jackson on first down. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Jackson throwing once more. Touchdown. James Crochet from 3 yards out. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs, and he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Carr to throw. I throw and the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 26.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now this situation should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
What a play. Qué arte, qué arte. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. No tengo más palabras para este momento. Un momento de
back to the running game with Jacobs, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
respetuosos, no están yendo un knee down para
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Jet sweep, Carr bats it forward. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 20.
no tengo más palabras para decirle que fue un gran